Yo 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 abduction. Yes. Hi. It's abduction day. Maybe the last stream of it. Depends on how long this will take me because I only have an hour. I have an hour, and it's not because it's a pre-stream, but it's because I gotta go to work. But we are done with the game. We just got to figure some stuff out, try and get the good ending. But again, the ending, quote unquote ending. Okay, this has not been destroyed. All this stuff is all good. So, whoa, induction hype, lol. Damon Nabru. So, like I said before in my other streams, it's a Cyan Worlds game. It's not necessarily a bad ending. It's an ending. And I need to watch it again, to be honest. I need to watch it again because I don't know exactly what's happening. Because you think it's so easy to pay so much attention when you're so streaming and so playing. It's so hard to catch everything. So a lot of people would go, "Aren't you so stupid? Why are you so stupid? How come you can't know that you know everything immediately?" That's because I can only pay attention so much. I can only pay attention to like a couple things. So what I plan on doing right now is, well, first of all, I think I already know what I have to do. And I think I even know the logic behind it. But there's still a couple things that didn't make sense yesterday, especially involving this monitor where Farley came up onto it. And I'm thinking in my head, what the is Farley doing? Why is she there? I thought she was freaking frozen in a pod. Why did she? Why, and where were she? I think they said something that I didn't hear. Like, basically, she's like, something, 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 something. And I'm like, wait, I'm just like looking around. I'm like, whoa, look at all the stuff. And they're like jibber jabbering about important stuff. And I'm like trying to look around and see what I can see. So I'm pretty sure, hold on. If I push this, it should copy it. Yup. And I want to see the ending we did yesterday again. So we're just starting straight off with other ending. Explosions! Oh, I see. It even has the wires hanging off. So this is the ending that we did last time, which is the bad ending. Okay, now these array come in to the picture. They look like prawns. And they go flying over to the battery, which I think is my big clue. Where are they coming from? Oh, they're coming from... Can I travel down? No. That's another thing that doesn't really make continuity sense. See, the Captar creatures... Wait. The Captar creatures want to unplug the battery. Nobody here? You're here. What? You're here, Rizukasa? This is Cell Doofy. I don't want anybody here except for you. Except for you and all the people who want to be here. That's why this channel exists. Not for the masses. Like, I purposefully... Ah, check that out. Uh-oh, glitches! You can hear them flying around. They're not flying around. Nice glitch. Oh my god. Hold on. Let's just erase that real quick. Hello? I can't. Wait. There we go. I copied that one again, too. Nice glitch. Apparently the sound of everything continues on when you load a game mid-ending scene. You can stop now, game. It's like a cult. Nah, but I purposefully intended for this channel to have nobody watching. That's why, yeah, there's a glitch. Okay, hold on. Let me just reset the game. I just need to pay closer attention. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The dude's talking to me, and I'm here looking at the array creatures, right? So I was like half listening to him. So that's the problem with this type of game, is stuff is happening, and it's like, I can't listen to you and also pay attention and look to the array, you know? So, yeah. Oh, wait, no, don't erase that. Wait a minute. What if I load it now? Will it still be glitched? Hey, yes, Rizukasa. Are you trying to distract me? I see you. I see you. I'm looking at a loading screen, so it doesn't matter. I just gotta go a little bit faster. I forgot to listen to him, because I was looking at the array creatures again, and I was talking. Alright, there's no glitch anymore. Whee! By the way, I really think that these explosions are literally the worst thing about this game. Not gonna lie, these explosions are literally the worst thing. Okay, so all the array creatures come flying out from the mother tree. There you are. You look very pretty, by the way.
Almost there.
Okay, listen to him speak. Don't look at anything.
Not much left. Just waiting for all the natural way of things to happen now. Lots of folks left behind, but I reckon they've passed.
No, they've not passed. They're in pods right now.
I don't move real well, carting legs. You can see how useful these tracks is to me.
But he was walking when he was in his vault. I definitely saw him walking.
Freezing capital critters, but they ain't unplugging my battery. We're going home, not wherever.
Right. He really wants to go home. We know that home is not home.
It works a lot like them little swappers. They'll
Right.
swap us home. You didn't spend much time here, and that ain't a bad thing. But there were some fine folk.
Too bad the MC is mute.
Some real fine folk.
Oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention! Ah! Listen very carefully. I reckon.
I reckon you got the best seat in the
There's
house.
seat in the house up there. Okay, I'm listening to you carefully now.
Well, this is it.
You ain't gonna be happy, man. But now here's the part that I really need to listen to. Oh, I've seen it.
Indeed.
Yeah, you're not gonna like it.
My copy. Seems like it's breaking John.
This is the bad ending, by the way, Fire. Pretty sure I know what to do to make it not, but this is what happens. Whoa, we're getting swapped! Yes. This is what it is. Distillation.
This ain't. What happened? This ain't Earth, is it? But I don't know.
Wait a minute, that still looks like it's chopped out.
It's gone.
Yes, it's gone.
All gone.
Could have told you that.
There's nothing left. Nothing.
Well, you're left. I'm left. Am I a girl? Actually, I'm a boy. Never mind, we can't make babies. Alright, now this is the part I don't get. Why she's here talking to us.
Oh, no. Caroline, no.
It's not bad, Damon Amber.
We all made it,
But it's bad for him.
but most couldn't swap.
We all made it, but most couldn't swap?
Oh, Cecil.
But I didn't. I figured you was home.
Dead?
I'm so sorry, Caroline.
No, Cecil. It just wasn't meant to be this way.
I don't get it. Like, where is she right now? There's an art easel in a house. That's definitely not her house. I can't see it beyond that ledge. At all. And then he just goes away. Here comes the sandstorm. Wait, what? Oh, it's too bad MC? Oh, main character. Oh. And then that's it. That's the end of the game. So, I still don't understand what they're talking about. I still don't get what Farley's talking about at all. Most of us made it, but they couldn't make the swap? None of the other worlds were doing a swap. What is she talking about? There's no machines hooked up to the other trees. What does that even mean? It obviously makes sense for the Earth one because that's what CW's plan was. This is now why I got to reread the documents. Wasn't Farley against this thing that he was doing? Now, it obviously makes sense that CW really thought he was alone. He thought that they were dead for some reason. Now, how come he was out of the loop? First of all, how come he was out of the loop? Second of all, were people against his whole plan? I think Farley definitely was, because if you think about her journal back in her house, she was talking about how this is almost like a farm, and how sometimes it's best for nature to just do its thing rather than trying to shepherd things to be bigger and better and stronger and take control. Which all makes sense. So I want to reread that stuff, but basically what I think I needed to do was unplug his battery so it didn't work. I don't know what's going to happen then, but there's still so many unanswered questions. That's definitely not a bad thing. It's definitely not a bad thing that there's unanswered questions, but I just need some answer. Okay. Let's open... Wait a minute. Dang it, I have so many files. I don't know which one's which. Let's just swap this one. Or let's not swap this one. They're alive, yeah. Everybody's alive in the silo. Well, okay, here's another thing that was weird. Back in Murray. After I leave and destroy the bomb, something happens. The villain creature locks the other door, and then does some steamy weird thing with the silo. What? What? Why? Alright, give me a second, CW. That's another thing I didn't get either. And what the... Wait a minute, where's my... Oh, here it is. What the heck? Okay, first of all, where's Farley? What house is that? What? It definitely looked like an art easel, but there isn't an art easel in her house. Right, so first let me go read Farley's journal. Yeah. Yeah, since we're here, because I obviously think that the only thing I can do in this situation is disconnect his battery and cause him to not swap the seed. And the reason why we don't want to swap the seeds is Farley's idea of taking control over nature. But there's so many unanswered questions, as in, what the is all this anyways? You know? Like, why is there an interdimensional underground portal underneath these seeds, or underneath these trees, bloomed from seeds that literally just went boosh in the sky? You know? Alright, let's go read Farley's journal about this philosophical stuff, and also possibly some information about CW. So, we have some... Oh, Farley's the painter. Farley is the painter. Let's look at these artworks. Maybe these artworks hold some clues. That's just Kaptar. She has a harp. She's got a little harpoon. Calendar. Robots. Puppet show. A samurai otter. I think this is all Kickstarter stuff, by the way. A hawk. Oh, I never opened this. I never did this. I wonder. Did she have a daughter as well? Or was that CW's daughter's music box or something? Dark and light. I don't know. Then there's these scissors that say J and M. Or they say W W and R. I could actually look at where is it? Oh, it's in my other. Oh, it's in my other save file. Never mind. Or maybe that's a Kickstarter. You know what? I should just. Oh, no. There we are. Let's just do a backer reward just to make sure that things I know are clues or thing. Whoa! Things I know. Oh, it's a Kickstarter item. Okay. Oh, that's also a back. That's not. That is. Okay, so a lot of this stuff is not really important. Even, actually, this whole entire thing is a Kickstarter item. Dang it! Well, there's an array creature. Oh, that's a Kickstarter item. Backer reward. Another one. That's another backer reward. Okay. Now let me just read this real quick. Array larval notes. Yeah, I don't know why that's there. I think that's just to give you a little clue. Is like, oh, this has actual point. This has an actual point. The colors and the flashing. Okay, hold on. Let me switch to borderless window. Graphics. Borderless window. All right. Let's read this. The villain, they can't find the words in such a foreign life cycle, or perhaps not. They launch themselves across the expanses of space, preserved for eons, until at last their technological arcs can hone and carry them to a new home. They have no connection with their predecessors, but in spite of this, perhaps because of this, they are amazing recollections of their history. Their stories are epic, reaching back through the eons. Unlike many of us who are abducted, they were abducted as a whole. Their scoop moved an entire facility that was about to be annihilated. See, that's what I think the whole point of this is, of preserving. That's what I thought of for the whole point. The whole point is for preservation. So their whole facility was about to be annihilated, so they got seeded. I've come to believe that they perhaps, more than any of us, have a deeper understanding of whatever this strange system is that we find ourselves in. I need to write this down. We buried June today. This place never agreed with her. Kept to herself, mostly depressed and downcast. Anyways, I digress. I stayed after brief words were spoken. I was last to leave. I wandered the dome, as often I do, and looked out on the undulating soaring wilderness. Beyond the cell wall, movement caught my eye. Now, on very rare occasions, I've seen Mofang scrambling about in the distance. But there have been fewer and fewer sightings over the years. But before me was a tall, haggard Mofang running desperately, almost directly toward me from one of the distant structures. It still can't tell the gender. It got closer and closer. I thought it would see me or stop and turn around, curious of the strange dome and the world inside it, but it continued running quickly, almost directly to my position. I was frozen in place of curiosity until my reflexes took over at last moment. And I leapt out of the way, but rather hit the dome and fall backwards. I would come through the 100th. The dome flashed its familiar tone, and the Mofang vanished. I was stunned a bit. I retrieved my wits and stepped out of the dome myself, quickly get to the other side. After getting through, I immediately turned around and saw the Mofang outside on the other side of the dome, still running away from whatever it feared, but as if it had no sense of passing around the dome. As surprising as the event was, it did serve to settle a few things in my mind. I always wondered what no one on Earth would remember or notice. And to replace this chunk of Arizona we have here, we've got to vent. Again, there are those who argue with me over and over. I demonstrate that in almost every case, whatever process that brought us here, it occurred at a pivotal moment. They tell their stories and still can't admit that the abduction actually saved each of us, all of us. What is it in human nature that grasps so strongly to the past that we blame our saviors for stealing it from us? Okay, just one more. That was from outside. There's children banging on a trash can. Grasp so strongly to the path that we blame our saviors for stealing it from us. Okay, one most individually saved. If each of us was individually saved from something, then maybe all of us were corporally saved from something larger. Can we really be sure what's left? And this, the arrivals come from various places and times. Sarah got here almost 15 years ago from the year 2055, and this got here 2.5 years ago from 1942. What does that mean? Time here shuffled and chaotic compared to Earth. What state is Earth in right now? When is Earth right now? It's 3:15 a.m. and I feel compelled to journal this craziness. After spending most of the day yesterday meditating with the Arai, and then most of this evening discussing the nature of these worlds with CW, I had just a sip of an infamous Hunrith hooch and collapsed in my chair. When I woke from a dream, I'm not the one who puts a lot of credibility in dreams, but maybe the Arai were able to move something in me and understand, or possibly, because of the intense discussion, my subconscious mind was triggered to be able to sort out some logical connections. Or maybe it was the hooch, the dream. I was tending a garden, an immense garden, and it wasn't for food or flowers. It was just the health of the garden. I kept watching and working to control it and contain it and make it healthier, but the garden seemed to fight me at every turn. And after what seemed like days of work, I finally gave up in frustration, and as I stood there doing nothing, the garden flourished before my eyes, growing and spreading in every direction, because I realized the system of the plants were based on was not about me shaping and controlling. The nature of the system of the plants is healthier when they are out of control, when they are free to spread and intermingle and cross-pollinate and mutate. Now, from a human point of view, that may not provide what I want, but I get similar fruit and smaller flowers and untidiness, but from the point of view of my plants, they grow stronger and much more resilient and resistant. The more they are scattered, the higher the odds of surviving. And now that I contemplate, I realize that even the individual plant seeds may not appreciate the benefit of what's happening. They are torn from their origins, forced into the situations that seem extreme, possibly then even destroyed by these new environments. But for the seeds that survive, the seeds that survive now, that's where the real growth, strength, and abundance comes from. It's so beautiful and terrifying. Beyond the beauty of it all is a system and structure that defies understanding. Okay, what if this is all a natural process? What if the signs of something behind it all? What if but well-hidden signs. So, well, if I look at all this, the cell, the tree, the water, the seeds, the hub, the health, even the abductions, well, there seems to be a grand system or plan. The plan doesn't take me into account. It's unemotionally intent on the health of something bigger. That may hurt my feelings, but, well, what if I am in the entire scheme of the universe? I have no idea what, if anything, might have put this into motion that is irrelevant. Tomorrow I'll walk with Sub W so he can sway from his battery plan. See? Told ya. I really don't journal much. I came to write this down because I am distraught. As I contemplate the plan that I've set in motion, I realize that I have become the destroyer of worlds. I sat down to write to seek the cathartic tranquilization of motorcycle sounds. I realized that the last thing I journaled was some hysterically beautiful philosophy about letting this garden grow. Not so reaffirming or calming, but nevertheless, here's my reasoning, because I must write this down. Simply, it's us or them. Complexity. If this is some kind of garden, then we are the plants or seeds or whatever. Well, some of us have gotten together and decided that we were a better choice to survive if the others have unilaterally decided that we all won't survive. I'm more fit, damn it. This is not me. I want to be calm and garden or ungarden or grow or... What does one species have the right to destroy another species? Who gets to choose? Do I lay down and die because more aggressive species thinks they're better, more powerful? What brutal scale do I use to measure the good of some against the life of others? Does love ever destroy in order to help more survive? To help love itself to survive? Does that even make sense? Can I kill because I think I will bring more love? What if I'm not capable of understanding the situation of hate versus love? Maybe I'm the hater. Do I generate this love delusion to help me maintain my sanity in the light of choice I've made? My God, this is too much. If I have walls of delusion, then I could choose to live within them. I am a seed scattered by the wind, but I will not simply be trampled. I will kick and scream and survive. May God have mercy on my soul. Yeah, so that's originally what I had known. I had known. And I obviously know that I was going along with CW's plan willingly. I wanted to see what happened, to be honest. But that's not what's confusing me. What's confusing me is what the majority of the people's plan was, because they were all in on it except for CW, like the remainers, right? Like now if I go to the Soria bubble, you can see the document that talks about the remainers, how there is, several remainers and a bunch of array still, right? And that all makes sense. This all makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is a couple things. First of all, the outside of the bubble is at what time period? Obviously, learning from the ending that we just went through means the current time period of that host planet. Now, what if this entire planet just gets destroyed? What if the whole planet, the sun, comes in and just annihilates it? Then what? Is this bubble just floating in space or something, and all you see is just outer space? It's kind of like also, what part of this... Oh, wait a minute, I have to go a different way, I forgot about that. Oh, here we go. Like, what part of this outer world, like, for example, Captar doesn't look destroyed. Earth looks destroyed. Soria, I guess, doesn't look destroyed. It looks weird. But does it look destroyed? I don't know. And I think definitely Murray does not look destroyed when we're looking at it on Captar, right? So it's not necessarily that they were... Maybe it's not necessarily that... I don't know. Wait, where am I headed? Oh, wait, I have to go to Murray. Yeah. Because if I look up there, like, that looks exactly like it... It just looks normal, right? Out there? So what could have possibly caused the seed to come to Soria, right? When it just looks normal, It kind of makes sense. Well, maybe... I don't know. I don't really know. Yeah. But again, the thing that I need to try and figure out is, first of all, why was CW so out of the loop? Or was he just too stubborn to even listen? Second of all, what is the plan here again? Because I'm confused. First of all, they're all in the silo, safe and sound, but then it started steaming, like the villain controlled it to do something? And then, like, she was talking about how some swapped and some didn't? Some swapped what? No way did they swap the mother seeds on this planet or the other planets. Only on Earth was a swapper machine happening. So what the heck is she even talking about? I mean, maybe I do have to swap all the non-Earth bubbles away. You know, maybe that's what she was talking about. I really don't know. So here's what it looks like, right? Just a bunch of... I guess that's ruins. You know what? Maybe it is ruins, but they're not dead. It was ruins when... It's ruins currently in the Captar bubble itself, right? So it's not necessarily, like, in turmoil right now. So... the other thing I don't really get is anything about the Mofang. Oh yeah, I forgot to read a document in Farley's house. I wanted to read the document of how, like, it was just like in the middle of the night or whatever, and Hunrith... There they go again. Yep. Alright, well anyways, I just want to go back to the Soria bubble. And I just want to go back to Soria real quick. Where are all the Murray creatures? I mean, not the Murray creatures. The Mofang creatures. Where are they? I thought they were supposed to be, like, all against us and stuff. There was, like, 3? Wow, 3 out of, like, 100. Like, it's stuff like that that I don't really get. What's the whole conflict now? You can't control about, like, a handful of Mofang? There's definitely they're not all bad for sure. They had friends that were Mofang. Like, what's her face and what's his face? You know? There's just so many unanswered questions right now. Or at least not pieced together questions. Or, you know, answers that I haven't pieced together quite yet. Or quite completely. But anyways... After we check this, we're going to go ahead and disconnect his battery and see what happens there. Maybe after I do that, I'll have more answers. But really, like, I also really just want to know, like, how does this stuff even work? You know, like, with the whole underground dimension underneath the trees? And also, what's the origin of these seeds? Like not the ambassador seeds, but the other ones, the collector seeds. Wait, actually, you know what? Is this a backer item? No, it's not. You know, stuff like that is... Well, we watched it happen, right? If we go back to the beginning of the game, we're just trotting along on our campsite or something, and we're just camping, and a dang thing comes into the sky. It just, like, literally just goes from the sky, just teleports in, and then flies around and gets us. I don't know. Whoa! Oh, I can't go back unless I go in the tree. Oh no! That looks crazy though. Alright. You know, there's just so many unanswered questions here. Maybe we'll find out when we do the good ending. I totally goofed. Dang it! Well, at least we know we got a glimpse of what it looks like. Yeah, whoops. What I could do is I could just load... let's see. I played. It was a good time. Hey, Varen. I'm still playing, even though I've beaten the game for the bad ending, or not the bad. It's really not a bad ending. It's really like a sad and confusing ending. Um, because, and I don't want any spoilers or answers, and I don't want you to explain anything if you know anything. But what was most confusing, obviously I knew what I was doing. I knew that CW was in for a bad time, and I knew that I was doing it purposefully to let him do it because I really wanted to see if it worked, and I wanted to see what would happen, where would we be, what time would we be. I was just curious. All right. Um, and for some reason we're not allowed to just tell him that things have gone to shit. So, like, don't expect happiness, you know? But there's a couple of other things, like, what the heck is going on with Farley? I just don't get it. What the heck is she talking about? Some of us swapped and some of us didn't. They were in a silo, asleep, cryogenically frozen for travel. What the heck is she talking about, a swap? Oh my god, if this glitch would stop, please. Thanks. What is she talking about? I mean, the other thing was on this paper. The reason why I'm going here right now is because I want to go back and read that paper. I also want to just explore Soria one more time. But what is she talking about? The paper talks about having the remainers be in place, ready for a swap, and then to re-swap after the swap. Now, what? She's clearly not talking about the mother seeds. You can't... Yeah, a few other streamers and I tried to piece it together. Yeah, it's still going to take a lot of thought, and it's definitely not a bad thing that it takes a lot of thought. But the problem is, it doesn't make sense for the document to say there's a swap and then a re-swap. You can't what is she talking about, swap and then re-swap? What does that even mean? There's only one... She's definitely not talking about the mother seed. Also, where the heck was she? She's like in a room with an easel. Where is that? What? It's mind-blowingly confusing. Like, everything else makes sense, but just that, just don't get it. I missed some sort of detail of their plan that I just couldn't wrap my head around for some reason. This place looks crazy. It's like the other thing. Where's the Mofang? Where do they actually live? They live on a like a lava bed looking thing with a broken flashing machinery. Like, I guess this is the result of their war, I guess. Maybe they're just like got destroyed or something. But why are they so I'm the best species, I should kill? But it's not all of them? Because they're also in the chambers in the silo, It's just like, oh wait, I just realized that's green now, that it's powered. I like it better red, not gonna lie. So here we are, we can see Earth again. This also doesn't make sense. Why is the sun gigantic? Also, what year is it exactly? Because, like, she was talking about how there was times from, like, 2050 something and 1945. Well, what has determined the age of this? Maybe time in the outer bubble goes by like normal from the time that initial swap happened with the mother seeds, perhaps? But how come none of the other outside of the membrane bubbles look crazy? Well, Farley... What? Yeah. Anywho, like, Farley said in her journal that she saw a Mofang running away in fear. So, okay, that kind of sounds like desolation to me, but it could be literally anything. I think the Mofang are just literally the most confusing thing about it. Like, the array, I guess, are okay. They're, like, sentient, but they can't talk. That's why I also wanted to reread the thing having to do with the communication with the array, or array, or whatever, however you pronounce it. I guess you can pronounce them both the same way. Not even at the end, when CW's like, damn dang Captar creatures. Just tell me how to pronounce it. Is it array or is it array? Because it could sound like rain, or it could sound like just the way that it phonetically looks. I, you know. I just love the way that this looks. It's so crazy. Here's another thing I don't get. Why is there gook on the border of the membrane? What is that? Why is there gook? Why gook? Alright, let's go read this document one more time, because this just doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, cue that music. Right here. Locations and times in this document based on the information leaked by Rocco and Shavar. Our lives depend. What does that mean? The locations and time leaked. They leaked information. What information? So CW is on Earth, Trar, Aprar, and Obrar are on Marae, and Arai and one Polyarch are on Captar. Begin chambering. Farley verifies manifest all souls chambered. Right, we know that. Beginning of that day, remainers in place with hands on swap trigger. There can't possibly be a swap trigger on Marae and Captar. In Soria, we're here. There's literally nobody here. There 100% cannot be a person with hands on swap trigger right now in this place right now. There definitely is not. You know? Ruko and Shavar arrive, chambered by Trar. We saw that. They were already chambered. So, allegedly there's remainers here right now, if that's what it's talking about by hands on swap trigger. Because we saw Shavar in her silo compartment. We literally looked at her on purpose. Trar on guard of chamber. So Trar was the guy who probably got smushed. Trigger time is at that time. So it's all on the same day. Trigger locations as prescribed. So what does that mean? All locations should have small error allowance. Marae has largest margin of error potential. Be alert. Trigger task. Trigger reswap immediately after swap. That makes no sense. What is it talking about? Trigger what? Trigger what? Where do they trigger? Where? Where are they triggering and what are they triggering? Any delay increases the risk of detonation. Risk of detonation? And the risk of a remainder being disabled in Mofang. That literally makes no sense either. Mofang is a species, not a... That doesn't make sense. Communication. Farley will ensure that all remainers, or in the case of the Captar, the remaining Polyarch, receive and understand this document. Maybe... Well, you know what? Before we even postulate, let's just go ahead and what's the word I'm looking for? Sabotage CW's plan. Because I have to go to work. Wait a minute. Here we are. So let's see if this ending will clear up some confusion with Farley. Okay, I'm not gonna read that because I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, so I'm not gonna read it. I'll read it later once I trigger this ending. But if it's something involving what I'm talking about, like, I don't want to read it. I want to figure it out on my own, so I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna very stressfully not look at it. All I saw was a large message, and I'm afraid of spoilers. No, it did it again! Why is there this glitch? There's a glitch where it turns me around, unbeknownst. It's unbeknownst to me. Alright, let's go trigger the ending and see what happens. Whoop, not there. Not there. Also, why are each of these worlds under dimension look so weird and different? And why is this lower dimension a thing? Like, what? Why can't I fly off? Or if I were to fly off, where would I go? Alright, let's go up and trigger it. Because I gotta go to work in 15 minutes. Here we go. Hopefully I get some answers. Otherwise, I'm just going to be thinking about it. But this is going to be the last stream no matter what. It was a really, really fun game. What do I give it? I think I would give it a 9 or a 9.25 out of 10. I think the things that were wrong with this game weren't in its design. It was really in its execution technically. I think they definitely needed more time, but they obviously went over budget anyways. So they didn't really have the resources, money-wise, to polish more. They did delay it by 2 months, I think, or a month to polish, and I think it definitely needed a couple more months of polish, because really, that's the only thing I can see that's definitely, like, not that great. Like, the mouse bugs and the stutter bugs and the weird glitches I encountered, definitely a lot. They're not game-breaking, but they're definitely immersion-breaking, and just doesn't reek, you know, greatness, the typical greatness that Cyan World has, but I don't think it drops it too much. The other thing is, hold on, let me read this. 79. What did it say on that blue document? 80 something? 84? Something like that? I wish I had one like right here, but I can't. Wait, actually I could. I'd have to reload, but I'll do it later. Alright, let's quickly... Actually, I'll speedrun it a little bit. So I think I'd give it a 9 or a 9.25. I think that, for sure, they spent a lot of care and resources in 100th, and I definitely think 100th was the best executed world, because of just how in-depth and detailed and awesome and intricate and epic. The other ones are still good. I just feel like most of them are just, we're just walking, we're just going here. Like it's definitely empty. It's definitely not bad. It's just slightly more empty. But that just requires more budget, and they just were they were pinching their pennies anyways, and they also went over budget because they accidentally thought, well, they didn't accidentally thought, they were deceived by a publisher that they were getting a deal before they signed the deal, and then they got no response, and then eventually they got a response that said, whoop, sorry, we're out. And then they're like, what the? Yeah, so I can understand. Okay, I disconnected his battery for him. Also, why are there array over here, but... Wait a minute. Well, I can't, like... I guess this is an ending, right? This is the ending. Just never destroying the bleeder. That's an ending. Because there's a ray right there. Do I explode them? Let's see. Alright, anyways, let's just do it. Yep. Bye, Ray. You're dead. I didn't mean to. Also, that graphic is literally the worst thing ever. It's literally the most ugly graphic I think I've ever seen. Also, why did he say that his legs didn't work?
Almost there.
He clearly walked when I rang his doorbell.
Real good. Not much left.
Hey, buddy.
Just waiting for all the natural way of things to happen now. Lots of folks left behind, but I reckon they've passed.
See, he somehow was out of the loop here.
Don't move real well. Carson legs.
How?
You can see how it
How? How is he out of the loop? This happened like not that long ago. Obviously, because Trar was there and he was dying. He was playing the freaking Mofang.
My battery. We're going home. Not wherever. All right now. I'll power up my
See, now it's
override
yellow.
when the time comes.
Look.
It works a lot like them little swappers. It'll swap us home.
I could have told you, you know, he's a doofy.
We don't spend much time here, and that ain't a bad thing. But there were some fine folk.
So he thinks they're all dead. I like how it was like
I reckon-
funeral deer
I
song.
reckon you got the best seat in the house up there.
Yeah, far away from you, so you don't accidentally beat me up.
Well, this is it.
Yeah, see, why is it yellow now? What?
No. No. No, no. What? This can't. I don't. I checked.
Did you though?
Everything. So tell me, did you do this?
I could have been nice, you know, but I don't have a voice.
I got no idea where we're headed now. They're sending us to hell for all I know.
What do you mean you don't know where we're headed now? Wait, what? Oh, just anywhere. Whoa.
What in places? I'll be Charlie. She got it right. She got it right.
CW. Cecil.
Caroline. Caroline.
This is so incredible.
Dear Lord. You made it. How many others?
We all made it. I'm heading your way. Stay where you are.
I ain't going nowhere.
As this smolders. Hmm. Well, I guess they were all connected anyways, right? So it just transported us just anywhere. Huh. Interesting. I definitely did not expect that. I thought I was turning it off. I thought I was just like not gonna let him do it. Okay, what did he say? What? Oh wait, we can look for my name. Probably, because I'm a Kickstarter backer. I'm pretty sure you get your name in the credits. But yeah, that was interesting. There's still a crap ton of questions, though. So he said that Farley figured out how to make it so... Wait. So Farley knew how to make it like... I don't know. Guess I'm really late. Yeah, well, I have to go to work like now. Disc backers. Ooh, we can see my name. Wait, I'm not a disc backer though. Well, that was pretty good. It definitely leaves a lot of thought. Like I think that's the best type of, well, one of the best types of entertainment is things that let you postulate and kind of figure and think about. Things that are totally spelled out aren't necessarily the best, but I do think that there's a little bit too little information about stuff. And things are still confusing as to, like, what? I don't know. Alright, let's see if I can see my name. Let's see. Let's see it. I'm pretty sure I'm right in this list. Let's see if my name is in the list. Oh, the music's over. Oh no, my name isn't in this list. Okay, it might be in the next list then. Or did I tell him to put something else? It might be in the next list. Well, that was interesting. I think I still have an achievement unlocked. Right? There's still one more. Yeah, I'm missing 2 achievements. What the heck could it possibly be? 2 hidden achievements. Maybe look at all the pods. That's an achievement. And the silo. Oh lordy. Oh, my name isn't in the credits. Unless I labeled it as something else. Oh, this might be it. I did I kickstarted for $45. Yeah. Honestly, I could have, I should have, and could have, and would have. After, especially since like when I first started playing it, I definitely thought that it was worth it. Yeah, so I really enjoyed this game a lot. Is it as good as say like Riven and other things in the Myst series? I don't think so, but it's still really really good. It's just creative and intriguing and gives you too long, skip it. No, I want to see my name. Plus I got to go to work like now. Yes. Luckily I'm slightly prepared. But I appreciate you hanging out and stuff. Oh, and Torvarin. Sorry. This is a weird, dumb channel, so don't follow this one. Follow Cell141, because that's my actual channel. Okay, my name might be here. It's not! Really? Okay, it's in the next list. Dang it. Oh, lordy. But thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for our game night, Strikers and Rizukasa game night. But yeah, Torvarin. This channel is not for mass consumption. This is for Rizukasa and Strikers. I'm not on the list 0 out of 10. But anyways, I know what happened in the Mofang world. It has to do with the scale. Right, I figured something with that, but don't tell me, please, Torvarin. Don't ruin it. Thanks. My name wasn't in the credits. Oh wait. Maybe I told him to put my name something else. Okay. I already kind of figured out that there was some there was some shenanigans happening because that bubble confused the F out of me. But anyway, how many lists are there? I don't know. There was like what, 22,000 backers. I don't know if I labeled myself as Cell141. Actually, I think I did my own name. Pretty sure. But anyways, I've got to go to work. We're not going to be able to watch these entire credits. Sorry, you can't see my name. You don't even know my name. No, but anyways, I still hope to see... Well, I hope to see you again, Tor Varen, if you like to just watch random stuff. Because I play variety games. We're playing Minish Cap, we're playing Super Mario Bros. 3, we're playing Quest for Glory 3. We're going to be doing lots of stuff. Actually, yeah. Don't come here, because there's not going to be anything on this channel until I read the Book of Ages. I don't know when that's going to happen. But, yeah. Don't follow this one. Unless you want to see me be really dumb with nobody. But I have an actual channel. It's Cell141. As you can tell. Anyways, I gotta go to work. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the game night, maybe. 3:30 p.m. Eastern, maybe. Alright, anyways, bye. Ooh, Cell. Well, I think I put my real name, but I wasn't a box one.